So in my last live, you guys heard what I was talking about that the food service driver that basically veteran working for U.S. Foods, and he asked to work 4 days, and basically his request got turned down, right? After putting in 22 years, right? I don't know why I'm still thinking about that, my people's but that been on my mind. I guess it's because it's somebody I know, right? I guess that's the reason. And I just want to say to y'all, man, that yeah, it's important to make money, but you also want to work somewhere where the company that you work for, you want to make sure that they value you as a class A CDL driver. Cheney brothers value their employees as far as I can see. I got a year and 8 months of observation, and I know that my observation is not wrong, right? Gemini values their employee, their drivers. As far as the research that I've done, and people I know that work for that company, GFS values their employee, their drivers. As far as the research that I've done and things that I've seen, Costco values their drivers. I got plenty friends that work over there. Research that I've done and the things that I know. As a truck driver, man, if you're gonna make this thing a career, you want to work for a company that, if you put in some time, you're gonna get just a little bit of respect as a senior driver, right? Just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, Anthony? Just a little bit, man. In general, man, I just respect my elders. That's just me. Now you got some elders, man, that just they don't got no respect for nobody. That's a whole different story right there. I'm not even talking about that, right? We got Jimmy Johnson building. Yeah, you got a couple McLean drivers that go local, but for the most part, I mean they're home every night, but they do some driving now. The routes are usually a lot of driving, but you don't really you don't really leave the state like that. You know what I'm saying? So we know that making money in the game is important, man. But you want to work someplace where you feel comfortable waking up, going to work every day, man. You want to work someplace where you don't have no anxiety when you look at your supervisors. I'm talking about supervisor, man. Let me talk about culture for a second, right? I'm gonna talk about supervisors, right? Now, if you're a supervisor out there, and let's just say, let's just say you're coming from a hostile, environment, a hostile company. You're coming from a jacked up company, right? All right, let me give you an example. Shout out to Walmart. But when it comes to customer service, Walmart is not Publix. We know that, right? You got to chase people around in Walmart to get some customer service, right? If you want to get good customer service in Walmart, pretend like you're going to put something in your pocket. Then you're going to see people pop up out of nowhere, right? That's how you get people's attention. No customer service. So let's just say we got a supervisor coming out of Walmart and they come to Publix to work, but they bring in that Walmart mentality to Publix. No, it don't work like that. Like as a supervisor, you gotta kind of adjust to the company that you go to and the culture, or or you're gonna be rebelled against, right? I've seen this over and over again, man. Chris West, what's going on? A lot of supervisor, man, they come in and new job, you know what I'm saying? They don't talk to nobody, head in the sky, acting like they're too good to say hi. Man, you're gonna end up becoming bye-bye. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, we're all human being, man. So you cannot be a supervisor or even an employee and come from Walmart and go to Publix with that Walmart mentality. You gotta change. You gotta rearrange. And then again, that's just the way I see it, man. You get what I'm saying? Like once you in a job with a good culture, man, try to keep it that way. You know what I'm saying? Like every job should have that Chick-fil-A mentality. Chick-fil-A, they be busy as heck. And you open that door, if that employee locks eyes with you, you're gonna get a how you doing? You're gonna get a good morning, good afternoon. You're gonna get some type of respect. Chick-fil-A value their customer. Chick-fil-A value their employee. Now I know I'm talking about a fast food joint, but it doesn't matter. It's all about respect, people. You know what I'm saying? Like respect takes you a long way in life. You know what I mean? It's all about a little respect, man. Like if some of these companies just have a little respect, and I'm not even like let me take that back. This year I promise that I'm not gonna talk about the companies because as I said, and you guys hear me say this all the time, the companies are good. It's the peoples that's working for these particular companies that's running some of these companies down the drain. Yeah, most clean drivers they go home every day. Oh, you leaving an offshore job? What you do, man? Um, what you do? Oh, we got 5 people in the building, man. Right now I'm currently running to work right now. Well, not running, driving. Uh, Today I got a big day, man. I got 19 stops, 730 cases. I'm gonna get these cases off the truck today, man. Today I got to turn it up a little bit. I got to put it in beast mode a little bit because I don't like working late. That's just me. I just I had to get out of this traffic a certain time. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, man, as you see the title in the video, man, from what I've seen so far, working over here, the drivers over here, just ask some of the drivers that been here. Don't just take it from me, man. I'm a good observer. And one thing about me, man, I respect the veterans that I see around here. You know what I'm saying? They put in their time and they do their thing. You know what I'm saying? I respect veteran drivers, period. No matter where you working at, no matter what you're doing. It's so many companies out there, man, that values drivers. You know what I'm saying? I really truly believe that there's more good companies than bad ones. I really believe that. If you guys are working for a jacked up company, man, like I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Like, okay, man, that sounds easy. That sounds easy. But I'm gonna give you an example, right? If you guys, and I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just giving you guys an example right now. If you man was in an abusive relationship, right? You come home every day, your wife or girlfriend is beating you. Hey, I just needed to laugh this morning, so I had to use that example. If your woman was whooping your ass every day when you get home, right? In an abusive relationship, are you gonna stay there? Are you gonna stay in it? And I know that's a bad example because some of you guys might just stay. You know what I mean? Like if the situation is not comfortable, if it feels like you're walking on icy road, man, and make a change in 2023. There's other plenty of trucking companies out there that have a good culture. Believe it or not, plenty of. I'm not sure about I'm not 100% sure about Energy Dispatch, but from what I've heard that's a pretty good company also. You know what I'm saying? One thing I'm not gonna do, I'm not gonna make videos of no random companies and throw it out there and tell people that's a good company to work for. I ain't gonna do all that. You know what I mean? Because some of these companies, man, they got issues. They know it. You know what I mean? Too much people to answer to. Too much people to go through to get something simple done. You know what I'm saying? You can tell by the drivers, man, that you see out here on the route, man. You can tell by their attitude, how they talk to the customer. All of that is coming from the top. All of that trickles down. All of that tells you a lot about the company. It tells you a lot about the culture. You know what I'm saying? I see drivers out here, man, with their pants sleeves, like pants sagging. You know what I mean? Like dressed in any type of way. You know what I mean? Just like unprofessional, man. And that's the culture. Some companies don't mind that. I'm not just talking about food service. I'm talking about trucking in general, man. Aaron say, Aaron say food service is hard enough. He don't need to be. Hey, you get home from a long shift, man. You open the door, you see your wife there, man, with something that hits you upside the head. Hey, you better get in the kitchen, go cook something. Wow. Hey, that'd be some craziness, huh? Hey, man, you can ask any question you want to ask. You just keep the notification open, man. When we go on these lives, really this year we really trying to help some people, man. And you know how I do it, man. We try to help people across the board. You know what I mean? Like we don't just concentrate. We try to help people in general, man. No matter what company you decide to go to, no matter who you decide to work for, the goal is to get some people in the game. You know what I'm saying? Because the way I look at trucking, right, and the way I look at life, um, if something is working good for me, like I'm gonna share it. I'm gonna let some people know about it. You feel me? And trucking has been good for me, so I'm gonna share it. I'm gonna let some people know about it. So I'm in food service, and it's working good. It pays good, so I'm sharing it. And one thing I know is that some of these companies, they're not located everywhere. So I cannot be, if I'm really trying to help people out here, I cannot be biased and tell you, hey, go work for that particular company when in your particular area that you live in, that company is nowhere around there. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta be free thinkers out here and understand that people could pretty much work at any food service company and make money. You know what I'm saying? It's just some of these companies you just gotta deal with more than others. Some of these companies they're gonna treat you better than others. You know what I mean? And that's just what it is. You know what I mean? It's just like this. Sometimes you got to make up a decision like this, right? Let me give you guys an example. And it might be a bad example, but I think it's a good example, right? Let's just say somebody's giving you a ticket to go watch a football game, right? I'm gonna give you an example, and just think of two food service company. Let's think of Cisco and U.S. Food, right? Now, Cisco is Dallas Cowboys, and U.S. Food is Tampa Bay Buccaneers, right? Somebody giving you a ticket to go watch a football game, right? And you can only choose one game to watch. The Cowboys, they could be 1 minute from my house, and the Buccaneers could be 300 miles. I will drive past that Cowboy game any day of the week to go watch that Buccaneers game because I cannot watch the Cowboys. I'm not going to do that to myself. That's just me. And that's the example. Like sometimes you got to make up your mind and you got to be like, you know what? After doing my research, I cannot work for that food service company. I'd rather drive an extra 25 minutes to work for that other company. You just gotta do your research. You just gotta talk to drivers that work for these particular companies. You gotta find out if they have enough work for you to make money. You gotta understand what you need. If you don't want to work weekends, you gotta find out if they got weekends off. If you got a big family, you gotta find out about the benefits, stuff like that. If you plan on staying for a long time, find out about the 401k. Put money in your 401k. I was talking to two drivers yesterday, and they were talking about the market, and they're not doing the 401k right now. Blah 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 blah. I'm like, bro, 401k, that compound interest over time, it's going to benefit you over time. You know what I'm saying? Like you're leaving free money on the table. Like You just leaving free money on the table, man. It just don't make no sense. Like put it away and just don't worry about it. We make enough money to do that, guys. Just, you know what I'm saying? Like, just put it away. You know what I mean? Do not worry about it. Do not check it. Do not stress. Just put it away. But that's a whole nother topic right there. You know what I mean? And these are things that those are type of things that I don't really talk about, because when it comes to like financial stuff, like I ain't got time to talk about people with that, because I'm not a financial advisor like some of these people try to pretend that they are. I ain't gonna do that to people. But I mean, that's just me, man. That's just me. But go ahead, man, get your CDL and come in the game, man, and whatever company it sounds like you going to McLean, just soak up all the training, man, and just try to make the best of it. You know what I mean? And keep on pushing. I mean, you work offshore, so I know mentally, you have the mental capability of doing this type of job, because I know like working offshore is not easy on the mental, because you know what I mean, you're away from the house and stuff like that, and people don't understand how hard stuff like that really is. You know what I mean? A lot of people look at the easy. Even a lot of other over the road drivers, I talk to them, man, and they always talking about, oh, this is easy, 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 easy. It's not easy being away from your kids, man. It's not easy being away from your loved ones. There's nothing easy in that, man. That takes a lot mentally. You know what I mean? So time for people to start being honest out here, man. You feel me? It ain't nothing easy on that. There's nothing easy about driving 10 hours a day. I don't see nothing easy about that. You feel me? There's nothing easy about driving 11 hours a day. It ain't nothing easy about that. There's nothing easy about doing a layover at a truck stop 34 hours. You know what I'm saying? With garbage food, garbage selection of food to eat. Ain't nothing easy about that, people. There's nothing easy about food service either. It's the grind that we put in every day. And the sacrifice that we put in to be home every day, man. You know what I mean? Oh man, we got 4 people in the building this morning. You know, just trying to look for my work shoes. Uh Man, it's another day. Even though my route is busy today, man, one thing I like about my route is most of my stops they're close together. Matter of fact, everybody that have a route on the beach is busy right now. All type of people from up north is in Florida right now. all type of people, y'all. But I don't know, man. I gotta follow a video because I'm gonna ask these supervisors, man. I'm gonna ask them, man, like if a driver was here for 22 years and he wanted to work 4 days, will they let him work 4 days? I'm gonna ask that question. I want to know. You know what I mean? Because I don't know. Maybe they'll be like U.S. foods. Maybe not. I'll go find out. You know what I mean? Hey, we in the building now, man. At work. Time to go get this work done, man. Y'all be easy out there, man. And y'all have a good, productive day out there.